All right, we got a little bit of Giza today. Welcome to the dark side of the map. This to another Age of Mythology 1v1. We have in the bottom left corner, more of the left side, Tonga 94 playing as Gaia in blue. Starts off building an economic guild. Probably better to go for food unless you're going to use that guild, but it does spread the Gaia creep. I forget what it's called. Lush. Spreads the lush. Oracles go into positions. Next up, we have on the other side, Dabbing Cat. Starts with a Dwarven Armory early. I mean, he's using his Berserk, so I guess he's not scouting, but that's one way to do it. He's already got 3 dwarves. Oh, he's playing as Thor, so he's going to have a dwarf economy for sure. He begins scouting with his Berserk. Oh, he's pushing the deer? Is that what he's doing? I guess he's pushing the deer towards the town center. That's interesting. My problem with this is that he's ruining the food. Look, it's normally they have 200 food. This one's already down to 174. Oh, he's gathering from it. I see. Still, you're losing a lot of food doing this, and he's not getting a lot of scouting done. So I guess he's not going for the relics. So funny watching him micro this berserk to attack the deer. I don't know. By the looks of it, you could have left him alive, and that way you don't waste the food and only gather from one at a time. But maybe this is okay. He's building an ox cart over here anyways. For the wood, okay. He starts upgrading his infantry already. He's an upgrade man. He's gonna probably boom. He's not gonna build a military until he has all the upgrades, like some players. Berserk finds an oracle. Let's take a look at some of the relics while we're waiting, though. Looks like Oracle wants to pick up this relic. Gather work rate for gold plus 10%. That's a pretty good relic. Blue's picked it up. He's waiting. He's having his oracles wait by relics, so then he can pick them up. This one adds a small trickle of wood. So what? This one's 20% or 10% gather rate for gold, and this is just a trickle of wood. The gold one's way better. Holy cow! On the other side, we have a group of monkeys will appear at your temple. God, I hate those relics. And increases villager hit points by 40%. This could be useful to prevent early game raids. You don't really need the lush to spread. I don't know, it's whatever. We're getting the other relic for some wood trickle. Does he see the other ones? He knows this one exists. This one's a good one. Villager hit points. And he's going straight for it. Valkyrie coming forward for the Norse player. Building an ox cart to do some forward hunt. Blue builds up a military fast enough he can disrupt this, but I don't think he's a military man based on what he's built. He's finally building a military barracks, so he was not going for a rushing strategy.
Yuji?
He's building some catapultes for some anti-cavalry. Berserk attacking a civilian. Doing a good amount of damage, too.
Yuji?
Could have kept chasing. The Caladria slowed down the Berserker. Valkyrie coming around, seeing some value, taking out an Oracle. It's gonna do it. This Oracle's dead. 3 more hits. That's it. There's another Oracle.
Yuji?
In one attack did 30 damage. Holy cow. That's that hero multiplier coming into play.
Burek. Skopos?
We've got a hero in the mix, so that Valkyrie's going to go down pretty quickly if he focuses it. Instead, he's going straight for the throwing axeman. Another hero here on the Valkyrie. A good mix of units.
Yuji?
He's got a Terma hero as well. Red retreating with his dwarves. Blue's starting to build up the military. He's got Cairo ballistas to take on the infantry. Mercer's going on to an Oracle. Not really doing much damage. Backs off and leaves 1 unit to attack. Goes after the weaker one. I saw that micro. He's right on its ass, but it won't attack. There it is. Valkyrie and some raiding cavalry now on this Mermello. Okay, he decides to back it off. Blue may be going to go in for a little bit of a raid. Mermello diving in by itself. Maybe just a scout. Deciding not to attack just yet. He's heroing some of his units. He built a lot of catapultus. Does he expect cavalry? I mean, the good news is red is actually going cavalry. How did blue know this was coming?
Skopos? Yuji?
Catapultas go in on the cavalry and do lots of damage. This raid is unsuccessful. Raiding cavalry don't even really do that much damage. I mean, 8.8.
Yuji?
Takes a long time for them to take out a villager. Even with Valkyrie supporting them. He's going to run his units out. He sees an opportunity to stop Red from gathering from the forward hunt. So he moves in his Murmillo. Those raiding cavalry go down really fast. With the bigger force and with the counter infantry. Looks like he's the stronger force right now. Red moving back. He's going to take some back gold first. Building a wall. One lone gatherer left. Oh, he's got it from his town center. He's got it rallied on this gold mine. Okay, he's going around. Blue's still building up his forces. Blue hiding right outside Red's base. Red can't do anything at the moment. Red gonna attempt another raid, maybe? Red making it to the heroic age. I knew he would start upgrading before really building a military. His throwing axemen are getting sacrificed, unfortunately. Wow, that was a lot of damage. 2/3 of them are dead now. He's trying to build a wall right here. Raiders running into the military by accident. Oh, there we go. Caladria is slowing down enemy forces. Caladria are pretty good. You only need like 2 or 3 of them in the early game, and they slow down enemies. That's and heal units. That's really great. Red pushing in with his raiding cavalry, seeing if he can find some damage. If he knew about the gold mine over here, he could, but the civilians could just hide in the houses, so. Manages to take out one civilian.
Burek.
Cursor begins running away. Raiding cavalry coming back towards the middle. Red has successfully built a hill fort to protect the gold mine on the outside of his base. Running away with his Kairos because they're getting attacked by cavalry. Blue losing the advantage very quickly. His unit's going down. Retreats back to the town center. Both players now fighting for the center of the map. Blue has a behemoth, so he can take on the hill fort pretty easily if you focus it down with the behemoth. Red setting up for another raid, it looks like. Blue coming in down the middle. Units are a little bit too close and they start aggroing. Behemoth on the fort, this is good. Raiding cavalry comes in from behind, but Blue's still funneling in units. Ooh, the hill fort goes down, barely. This is enough to stop Red's army, who's pushing in with the flaming weapons of power, doing massive damage. Blue unable to hold them off. He's holding on here, but these flaming weapons are doing a lot of damage. So cool to watch the flaming axes hit the Caladria. That was awesome. Blue forced a retreat from his forward town center, while Red's army keeps pushing on. He's taking out civilians left and right. Blue's starting to lose ground really quickly. Can he hold him off with his Arcus? Archers and infantry forced to move back.
Skopos, Yuji,
He's getting a movement speed bonus on the Lush, so he was able to easily retreat. Blue building back up his forces. Red taking over the Blue's old town center. Red building another hill fort in the forward position to protect this town center. Red taking over Blue's part of the map. It's taking his gold mine. Red feels like he has enough to push in. He's going to try for it. He could always retreat back to his hill fort, which he's doing. I think he has the forces. Those throwing axemen are going to get melted. See, they get melted by archers, but they'd melt the infantry if it was a straight up fight. Right now, he's just sacrificing throwing axemen to the Arcus.
Burek,
Blue's seeing red taking over this side of the map, decides to send some cavalry to stop
Scopus.
him. These workers will go down. Blue building up a second town center, but he's also fighting. Big fight in the middle of the map here. Does Blue have enough to push red off? Looks like he might. Red's cavalry coming in. Reinforcements have arrived. Blue's down to his archers. He's aiming his archers at the throwing axemen. He wants to take them out first. A good choice. Archers are getting surrounded by cavalry, but they're taking them out much faster. That's it. Red gave up, which is strange because he still had his two town centers. 3 even, if you count the forward one. But he lost his army, and that's why he gave up, really? I mean, what could Blue have really done? Blue, what was next? Red loses his army. Blue comes in with, I don't even know, nothing, really. He can't take out this hill fort yet. He has to build some siege, which gives Red some time. He wouldn't be able to just send his forces in on this hill fort for sure. All these, look at these archers. These are mostly archers, 17 archers. More, there's 23 here. So he wouldn't have had much infantry or any siege to take out this hill fort. So this would still been a strong position for Red. He could have built back up, I think, very easily, especially since he's taking the forward gold. Why did Red give up here? This was a terrible time to give up. Anyways, pretty close game. Guy taking all the accolades, all the highlights. I mean, I guess Red did lose his entire army, but he kept up most of the game. Look at this, he won this fight. And that's when I think he took the town center, but he wasn't able to, he built a hill fort and wasn't able to hold it off long enough. Hold Red off. Blue was stronger most of the game, but Red had a time where he could have won in this little window right here, where he had much bigger army. But Blue had the economy, I guess, and was able to build back up and defeat him. Well, that's how these games go. Always a fun time to watch another Age of Mythology game. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. You can leave a comment, provide feedback. That'd be great. And above all else, remember, just have a good day. See you later.